has Steve Ballmer run Microsoft into the ground? All this and more coming on the Mr. L Live 08 show. What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. L Live 08 coming to you once again with a quick video. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out my last video, the link will be down in the description so you can check it out. And also make sure you hit that like and comment on these videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too. But on to the news at hand. One of my subscribers sent me a link, and the link that he sent me was mighty interesting because it was talking about Steve Ballmer, who's the president or CEO of Microsoft. And basically what is explaining is, and like I said, I'll leave the link below that so you can look at it. Basically what it's explaining is Microsoft is pretty much ran itself in the hole. You know, being aggressive and not paying attention to things that they already knew that was going to happen a year from now, but wasn't proactive, you know, to it. You know, the number one thing that's been eating at Microsoft is the iPad eating in the consumer PC market. You know, I mean, it's no secret. Everybody has an iPad. Everybody doesn't really want to mess with a PC now. And after a while, the PC is going to be obsolete. That's the next move that Apple's going to be making. You know, they're already cutting in, you know, to, you know, Microsoft, you know, like Windows 8, you know, operating system, you know, with their own operating system. You know, their own employees, you know, own iPads. It's more convenient for them to use at work. You know, it's more convenient for, you know, you see people on ESPN, you know, news channels and everything else, you know, using iPads, not laptops. They're too big. They're too bulky. You know, that's why iPad came out with this, you know, the 7-inch tablet, you know, so people could, you know, go around with it, you know, for a smaller form factor. And you got to realize, Microsoft came out with the Windows 8 tablet, and they thought that was going to stop the iPad. That was a big mistake. No. People are not going to pay $600 for a Windows 8 tablet that doesn't even have the install base. It's not there. And developers are not going to, you know, devote their time and energy, you know, in making games or putting applications on that. You know, lower developers are starting to leave, you know, Microsoft. You know, Microsoft, you know, they went in with the Windows Phone and went in with the Nokia deal, you know, thinking, you know, that, hey, that RIM was going to collapse and, you know, they would be the leading, you know, phone distributor. That didn't work out. You know, so, you know, and now, you know, with, you know, iOS has its own version of Office, Android has its own, Google has its own version of Office. You know, Office now, Word has lost its relevancy. You know, it's just Microsoft is just falling to the wayside. They're falling apart. They're falling apart. And Microsoft other business applications are starting to erode. They're starting to erode, like SharePoint, Microsoft Exchange, Microsoft, you know, Dynamics. They're starting to erode because other applications out there from Google are killing it. You know, why are you going to spend, you know, $50, $60, $80, $100, you know, on these software, and Google's giving it away for free, and it's better software. So, you know, that's another thing. And the platform business are starting to collapse. Windows servers, SQL servers, they're starting to collapse. you know. And now to the big thing. This is the number one thing that, my main person that's an Xbox fan has been, harping on me about, the whole while. And Zaire, I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this well. The Xbox cannot save Microsoft. I'm going to repeat myself again. The Xbox cannot save Microsoft. Microsoft last year operating loss was $21 billion. The Xbox only made $364 million. That's it. And operating income. That's it. That's it. Microsoft cannot afford to spend money and put it in the Xbox. They can't afford it. So, with everybody thinking that Microsoft is going to be coming out with this ultra high powered system, and it's supposed to be 10 to 16 times better than the Wii U, put your money where your mouth is. That's all I can say about that, because Microsoft has suffered a huge quarterly loss, and don't be surprised if Steve Ballmer is on the golf course and retiring real soon, because Microsoft and Sony are in the tank, and these new consoles that's coming out have to be profitable. They have to make a profit from off their consoles. They have to. They can't afford to not lose money again. So all you Microsoft drones out there and all you Sony drones out there, you better realize and wake up and recognize, why these companies don't want the next gen to start now. They want to milk these old consoles as much out as they're possible. And I done said this before. It's gonna take a 2014 for these new consoles to come out, because you guys have to realize a lot of third-party companies, they don't even have DirectX 11 kits yet. They're not even worried about DirectX 11 kits, because the machines that's coming out can't even fully tap into DirectX 10.1. So why are they gonna rush and get DirectX 4? Why with DirectX 11? Why are they gonna rush? Why are they gonna rush and do that? And as a next generation gamer, are you willing to spend $100 or more on these games? Because the price is gonna go up. So, are you ready for next gen? That's my question to you guys. Are you ready for next gen? Are you willing to pay $100 or more on these next gen games? Are you willing to go out and spend $600 if Microsoft comes out with a $600 system? Are you willing to spend that? And are you willing to spend $100 on these games? My answer is no, you're not. That's why Microsoft is coming out with a casual system first, so they can hit the market, so Nintendo won't squeeze it all up. And the same thing with Sony. Now Sony's doing a smart thing. They're gonna come out with a cheaper system. They say it's gonna be between $350 to $400. They already said that. That's the rumor that's going around. So that's not bad. I think Sony might learn from their mistakes. But these guys got to make a profit this time, or somebody's gonna fall. I hope you guys, have a nice day. Like I said before, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And you guys have a nice day. And like I always say, Peace.